Look, full disclosure, I'm a Brazilian, so can call me biased on this one. But I think I'm seeing something that maybe nobody has realized yet. For a century, coal was a premium American export, but in 2026, that global main character energy has finally left the building and it heads towards the global south, Brazil. I was looking at the latest ECFR report, and for the US, it's a massacre. Only 16% of people in Europe still see the US as an ally. In France and Germany, over 70% of people say that the relationship is officially bad. Here's the kicker. The US still has the most influence, but it just hit the 156th place in friendliness on the Soft Power Index. That's diplomatic disorientation, where a superpower is still leading, but nobody is following because they want to. They are following because they have to. At the same time, we have what is being called on social media as a Brazilian renaissance. Think of Wagner Moura, who just became the first Brazilian man to win a Golden Globe, or Lucas Braathen, who just won the first ever Winter Olympic gold, at first for the South America as a whole. And he didn't just win, he danced. And you might think,
these exaggerated people, emotional people.
Look, it's not a brand strategy, it's a culture that's finally be seen without the Hollywood filter. Now, I know my country. Our politics, it's a mess. The left is basically playing an American style, Democratic Party style, right? They talk about change but keep the banks fed with high interest, and nothing changed. And the right, they are lost in the woods, stuck in a personality cult with no real policy except selling off the country as fast as possible. But despite that, we are a resilient behemoth. We are the 5th largest destination for global investment because we are the world's breadbasket. Where the North exports stability, Brazil is exporting existence. A mass democracy with applause is better than a perfect one that's currently itself alive. The US is loud and it's mandatory. It's still talking about the good old days. This is the guy who had a rough few years, but he just showed up for the party with a new energy and actual good stories to tell. One is a lecture, the other is an experience. Social media finally broke the American filter. We used to see the world through Hollywood eyes, but now we see it through real people, discovering a world that is kinder and more vibrant than the news ever told. Cool isn't being made in a boardroom in LA anymore. It's being discovered on a streets of Rio de Janeiro, São Paulo, Bahia. Get to know the food, the music, the literature, the dance. Trust me, there's a whole world that the North hasn't even begun to experience yet. Maybe it's time you do it too.